I've been on self-improvement for quite some time now. And recently the question that I've been asking myself is, am I egoistic or confident? Ironic, because when you see an egoistic person, you think of a person who is arrogant. But in reality, an egoistic person means a person who has a sense of self-value or self-importance. So you can't say that an egoistic person is arrogant. No, an egoistic person just values himself. Let me tell you my experience. When I first just entered our local gym, I don't really know how the machines work. So I've just been catching everyone's weights. Just like after they done with the machine, I take turn without even changing weights. And this was the mistake I have. Just because of my ego that says I can do the same thing that this guy has been doing for years. Because I have this ego that I'm a strong person. For the past few days of been going to the gym, I'm just doing it just like that. And no wonder why I don't want to go to the gym anymore, because the weights that I lift were too heavy for me. And this is where my ego started to bust down. I realized that if I'm gonna keep going like this, I'm not gonna make progress. Or I'll make progress, but I just don't like the process. So I'm trying to enjoy the process while getting the progress. So for that, I must start at lighter weights. And with this, I thought that if I keep this up, maybe I'll build up, and over time I'll start lifting heavier weights. This is the time that I realized that I've been looking at my ego wrong. Because just like you, I look at my ego as an arrogant side of me and arrogant thinking. But in fact, it was the sense of value of me. Because if you do not have the ego, you will not do anything important for yourself. So over time, I started to think that ego isn't the enemy of confidence. Ego is simply a progress, a part to being a confident person. Because if I wasn't here on this ego phase, I wouldn't have started to lift lighter weights that will eventually benefit me over time. At a perspective of someone like me who has been alone and no one really taught me how the machines work, it was already a big step for me, a big achievement for me. Just a small step doesn't mean a small thing. So think about your life that you have been egoistic and journal it, and start at the basics. It will be much easier for you and much more convenient over time, and you'll thank yourself for starting there sooner than me or anybody wouldn't have started as soon. Say it with me now. Ego isn't the enemy of confidence. It is simply part of confidence. Sacrifice your today for his tomorrow. Take action.